Hi everyone, thank you for watching this video. In this video, we are going to see about a custom component in Power Platform. In this app, I have just built a list of books information here, where the user goes here and search a book, and they will be shown a list of books here. And if the user clicks on the book, it will load the book information, such as a description of the book and the book image, and the user will have an option to buy the book. Now the interesting part is each book will have some ratings. We have a rating control which is already there in the Power Apps. If I click that, you can see we have a list of stars which is given to this particular book. And if I go to the data source, you can see that I have a rating which can be fit to this particular value. So for example, on the default value, I can say the selected value dot rating. So if I click on this button, you can see that the rating is getting changed based on the selected value. Now you feel like instead of showing a rating in this view, can we show a sentimental value for this rating? For example, if the value is less than 2 for the rating, we will show a sad smiley for the book. If the rating is more than 3, it will be a big laugh will be there for the book. And if it is less than 1, we can show a sad smiley or a normal smiley for this book. So we can just create a custom component here. Instead of showing a stars, we can build a custom component to show that particular emotions to the users. But for that, I can straightly create a icons, and I can just show the icons, and by the visible property I can set the visibility based on the selected value. But just think, we have a rating component here which can be used across the app. In the same way, the component what we are going to build can be reused across the apps. If I start building the component within the app, I can't export that into a component. I can't reuse the component outside my app. So to make it more clear, we will start creating our own component now. So for that, I will just save this app and I close this. When we go to the make.powerapps.com, we have an option called component libraries. So I will create a component here by clicking this new icon, and I can give a name for our component, the emotional rating. So this component will take an input of an integer value from 1 to 5 or more than 5. Based on the rating value, the emotions will be shown to the user. So I click on this component and I'm just setting the height and width of this component to 50-50. And in this one, I will be adding an icon. So you can see we have emojis in the app. So if the value is given as 0, we will show a sad emoji here with a red color, and I copy and paste the icon again, and I will change the icon to another face where it will be a normal face now. So I click on neutral. So I name the icon as sad, and for the new icon I name it as icon neutral, and I again copy paste the same icon, and I will change the icon to happy. And I'm renaming this icon to icon happy. Now again I copy paste. Here I can search for heart. So we have heart here, that will be in green color. The happy will also be in green color. So I'm just selecting a green color for that. The neutral will be in yellow color. Yeah. So we have all the icons here. So now what I need to do, I need to get an input for my component for the rating. So for this component, emotional rating, I will create a property here. So if I select this component, I will have an option to create a custom property. So I click on this, I will say rating. Rating for the emotion will be the description, and the input will be a number. So select a number and click on create. You can see that a new property has been created here, and on the list of the component you can also see a new property has been set. By default the value is 100. I'm just making it a 0, but it doesn't matter because we are going to set this value from the app. So I click on SAT. On visible property, instead of true, I'm going to set a formula. So emotional rating, I'm just selecting the component name dot rating is equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, it will be sad. And if I go to the neutral visible property, if it is equal to 1, it will be neutral. And the rating is equal to 2, that will be a happy one. And if it is more than 3, it will be a happy one for the app. So you can see that for each visible property of this icon, we have added a condition. If it is 0, we show the sad smiley, neutral is for 1, and happy is for 2, and heart is for 3 and above. So I can save this app and publish it so that the customization will be published for all the apps it has been used. And to use this component in my Canvas app, I go to the Canvas app. So I'm going to replace this rating with my emotional rating component. So I delete this, and if you go to the insert panel, you can see an option called get more component. I click on this component and it will show me a list of custom component available in my environment. I click on the emotional rating and I click on import. You can see that a new component has been added in my insert panel. To add that into my screen, I click on that. You can see that the custom component adds up in my screen. If I go to my screen view, you can see my component has been added. And this component has a property called rating. If I change this to 1, it becomes a normal smiley with a yellow color. 0 will be a sad smiley. 2 will be a happy smiley, and 3 or above will be heart smiley. So to pass this value from the selected books here, I can go to this rating formula and I say gallery1 dot selector dot value dot rating. So if I play the app, if I click on this item, you can see that the data is showed here. And for example, this book is having a sad smiley, and actually this book is a very good book. I'm just for the demo purpose, I'm just passing a value as 0 or 1 to show you the effectiveness of the custom component. So this is how I can reuse my custom component throughout the app. Now the question comes into our mind, why I need to use a custom component for this one? I can use the same logic whatever I have used here inside this, and I can group all the icons together. Let's think from a larger maintenance perspective. You can have multiple apps. For example, this app is about a books, and you can also have an app where you will be showing some other product, or you can also have a app for showing some movie details, or you can also show some products that your organization is building up. So, or you can also rate a particular user or particular customer or particular product from different apps. So you can reuse this custom component across the app by just going into the app, clicking on this and adding that component. In future, if you think that, okay, I have till heart, what if I need to add another icon for more than 10? If the rating is more than 10 or more than 5, I need to show a flower icon instead of showing heart for all the ratings from 3. So to do that, you don't have to open all the app, go into the each app and change the control, change the code there. Instead of that, you can go to your master component. We call it as a master component, and you just add the icon and click and publishes. This will affect all the apps that has been referred across. So when you open the app, you will get an option to update this component when you do an update there. So once you update the component here with a button click, that will automatically pulls the published custom component details, and it will be rendered in your Canvas app. Thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you again soon.